Let's see. Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. My name is Dinkar and I welcome you all in this session. I hope everybody is doing great, feeling healthy and fine. So as you all know that the SIDBI notification is already out and we have started our discussion on the SIDBI preparation strategy. And as you all know that there is only a month left for the preparation. So it requires a very dedicated strategy for the preparation. As you all know that in Oliveboard we are providing the separate courses for each of these things. Mock tests are there, general awareness, uh, content material is there, everything is there. So which will be preparing you for all the round forms like whichever things are there like general awareness, reasoning, quant, English and everything. Okay, so we have prepared a very detailed strategy and everything for your examination so that you can easily crack this examination with in a very limited time frame. Okay, so please go through our courses and you can see and you can make a maximum benefit out of it. So today in the session we have as you can see over here, it is a previous year paper discussion, that is general awareness discussion has to be done on like what has happened in the last year, last previous year question papers. What type of questions are being asked, from where all these questions being asked, what is the like the way of answer, the way of asking the questions, and from where they have picked the question for all of you, because general awareness is a very vast topic. Okay, it has a spread throughout at every places. So you need to limit your preparation. You have to make sure that a very strategic study you have to do for your general awareness, because 50 questions are being going to be asked over there, and if you are able to get a maximum marks over there, it will be very easy for you to reach over to the cutoff limit, because general awareness is a very important place where people normally loses the marks, and here only the people gains the marks also. Okay, some people might be not good at reasoning, some people might not be good at quant, but general awareness is the place where the people take the edges. Okay, so that is why we have been I have taken a few things regarding like from where these questions are being asked, and then I have many questions to discuss with you. Okay, so it is like a MCQ form. Okay, some questions are in the MCQ, some are not in the form of MCQ. So it is just like we wanted to see from where all these questions have been asked. Okay, so let's start with our discussion on this previous year question paper, detailed discussion. So if anybody has any type of query or they wanted to ask anything, please leave the comment on the chat box. I will be surely answer to that. Okay, so let's start with our session right away. So this is SIDBI previous year paper, detailed discussion on general awareness, SIDBI Grade A 2022-23 examination. So before going for our session, let's see from like what is the pattern of this examination. The pattern says that there will be English, general awareness, reasoning aptitude and quant aptitude are there. These are the four papers where the objective questions will be asked. Okay, so the maximum questions will be from general awareness. Okay, so the maximum questions will be from the general awareness, and they have specifically mentioned like what is going to be asked in the general awareness. Okay, they have the first time they have written in that from where they will be mostly asking the question of the general awareness. It will be special reference to the banking, financial sector and ESI. Okay, mainly the paper will be rolling around your banking news, your financial sector news and economics and social issue. Okay, this is the places where everything will be asked. Normally most of the things will be asked from these places and 50 questions will be there. So now you have to narrow down your preparation. Okay, you have to narrow down your preparation and you have to give more focus to all these areas. So that is because we have already seen in the last year question paper what type of questions are being asked. So we can see, we try to see like from where the question are being asked. There are various questions that I wanted to discuss with all of you. I have seen the pattern is that they are always revolving around all these sectors. Okay, so the sections from where the things are being coming, the more focus is on banking sector, financial awareness, then sports you don't have to give that much of importance because last year it was one or two questions were there. Okay, so you can give a go through over that. Only a very important thing you can only go through it. Okay, then capital cities which are recently in news. recently in news right now, we can say like Qatar is there. Okay, so there the FIFA World Cup has happened right now. Okay, so you should know the capital of Qatar. Okay, so this is how you have to make sure that how to read your syllabus with the current affair and currencies are there. Okay, reports and indices are a very important place because reports of your World Bank, report of your IMF, okay, report of your RBI, you don't have to go inside the report. You have to just know who published this report and if there is any prediction. Okay, if there is any prediction they have given, that you should know. Okay, then financial awareness, it is the recent thing that you should know. Recently financial awareness, if anything, was there. Okay, then if there is any chairman who is newly appointed. Okay, so like we have the question on Air India. Okay, we have a question on Air India. So chairman has been appointed. Okay, and Chandrasekharan is there. Okay, then banking apps, these are very very important. Okay, because these are creating a major breakthrough in the banking sector, so this is also one of the major part. Government scheme, you have to main focus on ESI, economic and social issues. Economic social issues are related to your gender, you're related to environment. Okay, okay, then your children's, right, social issues, poverty. Okay, poverty, unemployment. Okay, so this is how you have to read your syllabus, how you can convert the social issues, and then you have to make sure that these type of schemes are very very important. Okay, then budget budget is something which you have to drink it like a like a water only. Okay, you have to just simply everything you should know, everything you should know about the budget from top to bottom and length and breadth of the budget. You don't have to leave even a single word on the budget. Okay, because mostly the budget questions are directly picked, and I will be just telling you like in the when we will be discussing the questions, the mostly the budget questions are directly picked and they are just direct, you can easily gain the marks over there. Okay, so you don't have to lose the marks where you can easily gain the marks. Okay, right, then budget allocation, and if there is any extension of a scheme, like if they says this scheme got ended in 2022, or if there is any extension that has been provided to that scheme, so that scheme also becomes very important. Okay, so this is how you have to go about your preparation strategy for this SIDBI grade A examination. So this is how you can narrow down your preparation. Okay, right, so now we have around 45 to 47 questions. Okay, so we will be going very fast over here. Okay, so that questions we will be discussing, right? What type of questions are being asked in the CDB grade A, and then I will be telling you from where these questions are being taken. Okay, so see the questions. A very easy question. A dash is a contract which derives its value from the prices or index of a prices of underlying security. What is the answer for that? A dash is a contract which derives its value from the prices or index of prices of underlying security. Anybody knows that answer? Anybody knows that answer? It's a very simple question. Very, very simple question. This is a very factual question. It's a factual question and it is a conceptual question. Very, very conceptual question. Anybody knows the answer for that? The answer for this question is derivative. A derivative is a contract. It is a derivative. You know, derivative derives its value from the underlying asset. Okay, right? So here, if you can see, direct question of finance. Okay, direct. Yes or no? Yes. Now again, the question on union budget. See, budget questions are too much over here. Okay, so what is the amount of the fund that has been allocated to Har Ghar Nal Se Jal scheme? Anybody knows? What is the amount of Har Ghar Nal Se Jal scheme has been allocated in the budget 2022 and 23? Budget questions. Allocation. Har Ghar Nal Se Jal. Anybody's? So allocation. allocation under the schemes are very important, so that you will get in the budget. Okay, you read the budget. Okay, some pages of document is there underlined, what is scheme, what is the allocation, in which year it is ending, or if there is any extension is being provided. Okay, so the answer of this is 60,000 crore rupees. 60,000 crore rupees has been provided under budget 2022-23 for Har Ghar Nal Se Jal. Now, recently, the emergency credit line guarantee schemes has been extended beyond March. Till what date? Okay, so here extension of the scheme is there. Okay, so there is extension of scheme is there. Recently, March, the emergency credit line guarantee schemes has been extended beyond March 2022. What is the answer for that? Till what time it has been extended? Extensions. It has been extended till March 2023. Earlier it was getting over in March 2022, but now it has been extended to 2023. So, emergency credit line guarantee scheme. So, it is related to your banking facility. Okay. Now, beti bachao, beti padhao. Okay. Social issue, right? ESI. Question on ESI. Beti bachao, beti padhao. Social issue scheme was launched in which year? Yes, this has been launched in 2015. Very good. Now, question on national highways. National highway. It is a very recent current affair where in the parliament, if you go to Press Information Bureau news, this you will be able to find out. So, for the increase in the pace of the construction of national highway in the country, the Union Minister Nitin Gadkari stated that the work will be go on at a dash rate. How much rate it is going to be? At which rate it is going to be? So the answer for this question is 50 kilometer per day. Okay, so this is a question on the recent current affair Press Information Bureau in Oliveboard. In Oliveboard, every day at 9 a.m. in the morning, we are providing PIB news session. Everything is covered over there. Okay, then legal entity identifier is the wholly owned subsidiary of which among the following organization? Now, subsidiary. Okay, so there are various organization in our country where they have subsidiaries, right? So, legal entity identifier is a wholly owned subsidiary of which among the following organization? It is Clearing Corporation of India Limited. Clearing Corporation of India Limited. Okay, Clearing Corporation of India Limited. Then, now here the question on chairman. So you should know who is the chairman recently appointed from various places, and some of the top chairmen you should know, but banking chairman you should know, and airlines chairmen are there, and these are the banking awareness you should properly know, banking chairmen, because every day some new chairmen are being appointed. RBI chairman, SEBI chairman, Nabard chairman. Okay, and if there is any recently appointment is there, that also gets more and more importance. Okay, so N Chandrasekharan. Okay, N Chandrasekharan. Okay, now BSE Sensex is a basket of how many constituent stocks? How many stocks are there in BSE Sensex that represent a large number of liquid and representative company? How many uh, stocks are being represented? Basket of how many stocks are being represented in BSE Sensex? How many stocks are being represented? So direct question on finance. Okay, direct. It's a very basic question. Very basic question. Everybody should know that. Anybody know the answer for this? Yes, the answer of this question is 30. Very good. Now, sorry, I think, yeah. What is the theme of the Consumer Right Day for the year 2022? What is the theme of Consumer Right Day? So now, G20 theme, you should know recently, whatever the themes are there recently, all the theme you should know, whichever like G20, ASEAN, or if any of the organization is giving any theme. Okay, right? So you should know the themes of recently happening phenomena, right? So Consumer Right Day for year 2022, what is the theme? The answer is fair digital finance. Then again come the question on budget. Again the question on budget is there. So in middle or the afterward, so lot of questions are there from the budget. So what is the total expenditure? In the starting they give like in the current fiscal year how much expenditure they are going to do. Okay, there they tell like what is the revenue they are going to get, how much they are going to borrow. Okay, so revenue generated plus borrowing, everything is counts for the total expenditure. Okay, how much they are going to do expenditure, right? So the answer of this question is 39 lakh 44,909 crores. Okay, you should know the exact data. Their options will be given. Okay, options will be given. So but I have not been put over options over here. Okay, some questions will be coming for the options also. Now, credit guarantee schemes for subordinate debt extended up to what? CGSSD has been extended up to what time? Credit guarantee scheme for subordinate debt has been extended up to what time? Anybody knows? Extended. So two question have already come regarding the extension. Okay, that means if some extension is going on, that means government is giving priority, right? Okay, so you should know that it has been extended up to March 2023. March 2023. Yes, very good, Manoj. Then under Atal Pension Yojana, very basic question. Atal Pension Yojana, the pension is ranging from what to what? The minimum pension, how much you can get, the maximum pension, how much you can get. Okay, under Atal Pension Yojana. Because right now throughout our country lot of things are happening related to pension, right? Then PFRDA exam has already been, notification has came, and even the examination and everything has been done. Okay, so PFRDA, so that is why if recently something news is related to pension that is going on, so that means the scheme anything related to pension can be also asked. Okay, so your current affairs is questions are being related to what is going on, so you can narrow down your preparation. Okay, so the answer is 1000 to 5000 rupees. Okay, oh Arjun, it is 1000 to 5000. Okay, it is not 5000k. 5000k will be totally out of the context. Then again, regarding the agriculture credit, questions are very important. Agriculture credit questions are very important. So how much is the, how government has increased the agriculture credit target to dash? Earlier it was 16.5. Now what is the target? What is the target has been what is the new range of the agriculture target that has been given by the government for this year? See, these agriculture target, manufacturing target, manufacturing percentage, service exports data, and all these things are there, right? So these targets are there because this is a very important figure, right? This is a very important figure, and in our country, the maximum people are engaged in the agriculture sector. So you should know the data regarding agriculture. You should not go like very deep, but exactly some big figures are there. Like what is the agriculture target that is being given? Okay, target you can easily get from anywhere. Anybody knows? So the answer of this question is 18 lakh crores. Okay. Now, recently the government has passed this much of money for which of the union territory? Okay, very important question. Okay, very important question, union territory questions, because this much amount is a very huge amount. Okay, so that means some special reference has been given to that union territory. So why so this much of amount has been transferred to which union territory? Okay, so here if you can see most of the questions are related to target, then budget, okay, then your some kind of amount that has been given to some places, okay. So these are all the questions, so you should know these figures at least, okay. You should know the figure at least, okay. Now this is the question is on the question, the answer of this is Jammu and Kashmir. Yeah, Jammu and Kashmir, very good, Manoj. Now ESG, what is the meaning of ESG? So ESG criteria are set for the standard company operations for socially conscious investor, used to screen potential investor. Like, this is a criteria which companies utilizes, ESG criteria. What is the meaning of S over here? So full forms are very very important, okay. So anything which is in news right now, so these you can get in PIB, Press Information Bureau. Very very important, Press Information Bureau you can easily get. So you can see most of the questions are related to your budget, then your targets, right? Then your Press Information Bureau, okay. So ESG stand for social, E stand for environmental, S stand for social, and G stands for governance. Yes, environmental social governance, ESG, right? So in 2013, which of the country became the first country to mandate CSR, corporate social responsibility regulation? Which country has first introduced the concept of social, corporate social responsibility, CSR? Which countries became the first country who has mandated the corporate social responsibility regulations? Anybody knows? So, oh, it is India. Okay, CSR. Like if any company is earning around 5 crore of profit or above, so at least 2% of their net profit they have to share for the CSR activities. CSR activities can be anything that which is social responsibility. Maybe you can give for employment generation, maybe you can give for schools making, or for any drinking water, environmental projects, or anything. Okay, then NMDC. Recently, NMDC has signed an MOU. Again, a questions from the PIB, Press Information Bureau. Okay, NMDC has signed MOU with which IIT for drone-based mineral exploration? That is National Mineral Development Corporation has signed MOU with which IIT? With which IIT? IIT Delhi, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Kanpur, IIT Guwahati, IIT Patna. Which IIT? Okay, Press Information Bureau is very very important for that. Okay, so the answer of this question is IIT Kharagpur. IIT Kharagpur. Okay, now NYTs are collective investment vehicles similar to mutual funds. Okay, that enable direct investment of money from individual and institutional investors in which projects? Which type of projects are being where investments are being used? At which place INVIT's investments are utilized in which type of projects? Okay, so this is a direct questions from finance. Okay, and very very basic because that doesn't require any kind of special knowledge, right? Yes, it is an infrastructure project, it is going to be used, right? Now, as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Mahatma Gandhi Green Triangle was unveiled. Which of the following, which country it has been utilized? Yes, Arjun, Manoj, very good. As a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the Mahatma Gandhi Green Triangle was unveiled at which of the following place? So now current affair, very important because it is some other country is making a good for work for the India, right? So what is the answer for this question? The answer of this question is Madagascar. Okay, that means if any other country is doing something for India, so that is the most important thing. Like, because this is a obviously this is a current affair news, and this is a very important news that can be asked, and you should know that, right? Now, which of the following bank has reported a total of 10 bank frauds or over 4,820 crore rupees? 10 bank frauds and about 4,820 crore of rupees. Which bank has got the maximum 10, a total of 10 frauds? Anybody knows? So now banking news. frauds related, anything, some important thing has happened. Okay, so yes, the answer of this question is Punjab National Bank. Okay, so one more question that is coming into my mind. Yesterday, Canara Bank, anybody know the news regarding Canara Bank? Anybody knows regarding a news of Canara Bank yesterday? Anybody knows? Because this is a very, very potential question that can be asked. Yesterday, the news came, it has crossed rupees 20 lakh crore of business. That means it has crossed rupees 20 lakh crore of business. Okay, so this is a very, very potential question that will be asked. 20 लाख करोड़ का बिजनेस उसने कर लिया है. ओके, उनका वैल्यू हो गया है 20 लाख करोड़ का उनका. ओके, yesterday it was a news. Now, what is Project Meghraj? What is this Project Meghraj is all about? It is a study of Indian monsoon. Okay, it's a launch satellite for cloud monitoring, for creating employment, or a government mechanism to ensure proliferation of cloud in the government. Okay, so what? None of the above. What is the like these type of government related things? So this is again will be a news of PIB, Press Information Bureau, and a very, very important news, because we are in the today's world we are talking about the artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud computing, right? So this is a very potential question if there is anything regarding the government, or if government is utilizing any kind of data. Anybody knows the answer? The answer of this question is the government mechanism to ensure proliferation of the clouds. Yes, very good. Now question number 22. The Reserve Bank of India has recently approved SBI Mutual Fund along with SBI Group companies to hold how much stake? 9.99% stake in which of the private bank? In which of the private bank RBI has approved SBI Mutual Fund to hold 9.99% of the stake? So again, a banking news. कोर बैंकिंग न्यूज जो भी अच्छा हो रहा है, कुछ भी हो रहा है, बैंक का न्यूज आपको अच्छे से पता होना चाहिए. बैंक के बारे में तो पता होना ही चाहिए, चाहे प्राइवेट हो, चाहे गवर्नमेंट हो, चाहे रूरल बैंक हो, कोई भी बैंक हो, क्योंकि दे हैव ऑलरेडी रिटन देयर स्पेशल रेफरेंस टू बैंकिंग सेक्टर. ओके, सो द आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज ICICI बैंक. Okay, then which state has become the first state to implement the national EVidhan application program? EVidhan, again, application for government. Okay, to implement the EVidhan. What is the meaning of EVidhan? They have asked regarding the EVidhan project. What is EVidhan? Anybody knows the answer? To make the state legislature paperless, right? To make state legislature paperless, digitalize legislature and streamline all the processes, right? So that is the state of Nagaland that has done. Okay. Now, again, here if you can see employment related question, employment related questions is there. Okay, social issue and also related to economy, right? So prime minister, for women entrepreneurs, what is the subsidy that has been provided by prime minister employment generation program, PMEGP? How much is the subsidy that is being provided in rural areas and urban areas? How much subsidy is being provided? 35% rural or 25? So this is how, if you can see, you will be able to see like from where all these questions are coming, right? And here they have checked in the women's. Okay, women's means what? Social, gender issues are there, right? So the answer of this question is 35% in rural area and 25% in urban areas. Very good. Now again, the credit guarantee schemes of subordinates. Okay, so I think this is already over. Okay, so sorry for that. Now, so in India, who sets the inflation target? In India, who sets the inflation target? Reserve Bank, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, both RBI and Government of India. Who sets this target? In India, who sets the inflation? Now again comes the question on economy. Very basic, very basic question, and it can be easily answered by everybody. So the answer of this question is both RBI and Government of India together set, because RBI along with the Monetary Policy Committee and Government of India, they sit together and check the inflation target. So in our country, what is the range? From 2 to 6% we have taken the range of inflation. Okay, so inflation should be between 2 to 6 range. Okay, that is the high point and this is the low point. Okay, and in the middle 4% is called as optimal. That means if we are holding an inflation at 4%, that is the best for our economy. Okay, yes, Government of India with the consultation of RBI, that set the targets. Okay, now the basic question on science, very basic question on science, and everybody should know that. Compressed natural gas is a fuel gas made of petrol, and which of this composed of which gas? What is this gas? Argon, neon, nitrogen, helium, or methane? Very basic questions. Very basic question on a science. Everybody should know that. Very basic question. Compressed natural gas is a fuel gas made up of petrol and is mainly composed of what gas? Highly inflammable gas is that. Okay. If somebody has read science, then the person will be knowing that. Okay, so the answer of this question is methane. Methane. Okay. Now, again, question on banking. Again, question. So this question, this 50 question, mostly 10 to 15 questions are of banking only. 10 to 15 questions only belong to banking. So, what is the minimum capital that is required for any RRB to get converted into small finance bank? मतलब कितना होना चाहिए एक मिनिमम कैपिटल दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड बाय एनी आरआरबी टू कन्वर्ट इनटू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक 800 200 करोड़ 250 करोड़ 500 करोड़ और 1000 करोड़ व्हाट इज द आंसर फॉर दैट okay so let's see the answer Arjun has given the answer okay it is 200 crore very good very good very good no it is upon it is 200 crore okay now some questions are there based on like you have to select the correct statements you have to select the correct statements okay so these are the memory based paper okay memory based paper and we don't know the real thing regarding like what has been asked but still we are able to prepare it so this is the which statement is correct about the housing price index see is if you can see now index in the starting I have told you index and reports if there is any index that has been published in India like we can also call as poverty index right multi-dimensional poverty index okay human development index okay so for that you should know the proper info who published it when it has got started what are the criteria that are there okay so here housing price index is there so this report is published by RBI. It is quarterly based report. How many cities are there? Okay. So we have to find out which all statements are correct. 1 and 3 is correct. 2 or 3 is correct. Only 1 is true or only 2 is true or all of the 3 are true and I have already given the answer. Okay. The answer has already been given over there. All the statements are true. I'm sorry I was not able to hide it. All the statements are true. Okay. It has been published by the RBI. It is the quarterly based report and 10 cities are being considered for finding out housing price index. Okay, so these statement based questions are also there, where they will be giving 3 4 statements and they will be seeing whether which statements is correct, in order to just confuse you and in order to make sure that you loses time in some of the questions. So that is why I'm saying that you do a very directed study. In the starting, I have told you which all places you have to more focus on. You have to main focus on the banking news, reports, index, budget, and economic survey. This is you have to buy heart at any point. Okay, you have to buy heart anyway. Okay, so that for that you require a proper dedicated resources. You cannot simply find yourself. You need something where somebody has done that work for you. Okay, so in Olive Board we are providing all these things to you. Okay, so again this questions have been repeated now, question number 31. Yes, we have our socio-economist caste census, right? Then census data, right? Then National Family Health Survey. Fifth, recent the report is there, right? Report has been released of National Family Health Survey. So this again becomes very important because it is a government report. So you should know the big figures in that. Okay, big figures is that your infant mortality rate, child then you have a mother, then MMR. Okay, then after that you should know like how many like sex ratio is there. Okay, so as per the National Family Health Survey fifth report, the number of women were more than the number of men. What is the number of women per 1,000 men? How much is that? Okay, so the answer of this question is 1020. Okay, now again the question, okay, so that's been repeated now. Okay, yeah, legal identifier. Okay, this question has been repeated earlier, so I am just giving over here. So this question has been asked like that: legal identity identifier is a wholly subsidiary of what? So these type of options were there: bar council, clearing corporation, credit rating information, then Reserve Bank of India. So the answer of this is Clearing Corporation of India Limited. Okay, now question on SEBI score. SEBI score. Okay. So some SEBI is running some kind of app, maybe RBI also running some kind of redressal system. Okay. So we have to find out which one is the incorrect info over here. Which is the incorrect info over here. So SEBI score, is it a complaint redressal system? It is an online platform designed to help the investor to lodge their complaint pertaining to security markets, or it also considered complaint and seek guidance. Okay, so out of that, which one is the incorrect statement? Which one is the incorrect? So you have to read it properly. Whether they are asking regarding the correct information, whether they are asking about the incorrect information. So here you can see the redressal system. SEBI, maybe SIDBI, Nabard, RBI, any kind of redressal system, any kind of app or any type of thing they are running. So it is again becomes very, very important for you to remember that. Okay. Now, so the answer of this question is only three is incorrect, because this uh, redressal system do not provide guidance. They do not provide guidance. Okay. Then comes the app. Again, you can see some app is there, right? They will be asking regarding the app. Okay, so the Tata Group has launched one new super app. Okay, which will be bring together all of its service and app on a single platform. What is the answer for that? Flickr, Plex, Neo, Swipey. Yeah, the answer of this question is Neo. New app of Tata, right? Then the payment. So again, the question on finance and banking. Okay, again the question on finance and banking. The whole 50 questions, minimum 20 to 25 question you can expect that they will be from here and there. They will be from the banking sector. Okay. So Payment and Settlement Act is amended by which of the following entity? Who amends this Payment and Settlement Act? Who amends that? Okay, so let's see the answer. Yes, it is RBI who amends that, right? Now, in the Swami scheme, what does I stands for? In the Swami scheme, what does I stands for? So full forms. You should know the full forms of the schemes. Very, very important. Okay, like we can have various type of schemes where full forms are not given. Okay, so sometimes their schemes are you have to find it out what are the full form. Okay, so the answer of this question is Swami stands for a special window for completion of affordable and mid-income housing. Okay, so Swa M I H. It is income. Okay, it is income. Okay, then yeah, this has been already been done. Azadi Kamrit Mahotsav. So what is the capital? Again, the capital of Madagascar. So there was two questions on Madagascar that has come. One is the Gandhiji triangle square has been, the green triangle was unveiled. Okay, then there is a question on the capital of Madagascar. What is the capital of Madagascar? Okay, so you can expect these because they can ask you because something recently happening in the Madagascar related to India. So what is the answer for this capital of Madagascar? Yes, it is Antananarivo. Okay, so the answer of that is first. Now, yeah, this has already been done. Sorry. Now, questions on SIDBI. Read the charter. Read the charter of SIDBI properly. They can ask you questions from anywhere. Okay, they can ask the questions from anywhere. Which of the following statement is about SIDBI is true? Which of the following statements SIDBI is true? SIDBI is comes under MSME ministry. It has only one office in Mumbai. SIDBI is one of the four All India financial institution regulated and supervised by the RBI. What is the answer for that? Anybody knows the answer for this? Let's see the answer. There's only three. Only three is correct. So very, very basic knowledge you should know regarding the SIDBI, right? Now, Meghraj, we have already been over with that. Okay. Now, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, we have already done. It has been launched in which year? It is launched in 2015. Okay. Then Maharatna. Yeah, this is also a very important question. Okay, so you should know. Maharatna status is given to any firm who has an average annual turnover during last 3 years of how much? Okay. Maharatna status is given to any firm who has an average annual turnover during the last 3 years of how much? How much is the annual turnover of last year so that if anybody should get the Maharatna status? Okay, again the questions on economy only. Very basic part of that. Yeah, the answer of this question is 25,000 crore. Very good. Now, this is a recent phenomena. You know, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change COP27 summit has happened in Egypt, Sharm el Sheikh, right? Right. So India has already, how much ambitious goal India has set up of the, so COP, India's NDC goals, nationally determined contribution goal, you should know. Now you should know that when should India will be going net zero. India is going to be net zero by 2070, right? Then everything related to like how much emission intensity is India going to reduce, what is that? Okay, and how much is the renewable energy production of power will be coming? Okay, so these are the new targets. You should know all the new targets that are being set up by the government. Okay, so the answer of this question is 175 gigawatt is the ambitious goal that India wanted to achieve. Okay, now for derivatives, what can be the underlying assets? Stocks, commodity, currency, or all of the above, or none of the above? For a derivative, what can be the underlying assets? For a derivative, what can be the underlying assets? So the answer of this question is all of the above. Very good. Now, so infrastructure investment trust 2014 are regulated by in the country by what body? Infrastructure investment trust 2014 are regulated in the country by which body? Which body regulate the infrastructure investment trust in our country? Okay, again question on finance and economy. Okay, so everything related to data regarding the bonds and your share markets. Okay, basic knowledge and your various type of investment trust and everything you should know. Okay, so it has been regulated by SEBI, SEBI. Okay, so this is all. So now you all have got the idea. You all might have got the idea from where these questions are being asked. Okay, maximally, if you can see, the most of maximum 25 questions are being directly from the banking sector. Okay, then around 10 questions are the total recent phenomena are there. Okay, one and two questions are being on capitals reports, right, and some are direct questions on finance, which is related to directly, which are related to very very basics of the finance. Okay, so if you are a very very good at finance basics, if you are very very good at banking, in the banking you should know what is recently happening. Apps are there, your and budget, direct questions are there on the budget, like like your amount allocated, your amount allocated. Okay, and then your economic survey, then recently national family health survey is also being released. Okay, so the one question is there from that also. Then government scheme, you have to see which is the recent government scheme that is there in the news, and then you have to, because it is related, and make sure that that is the scheme that is related to social sector. Right here, beti bachao beti padhao, right, that is there. Prime Minister Employment Generation Program is there, right, for women's, right. So this is how you have to narrow down your preparation. Okay, so we are running three courses, two and three. One is complete plan. Here you will be getting 10 objective tests, 5 descriptive tests. Evaluation will be done proper. Feedback will be shared with you, and notes you will be getting for current affairs plus live classes you will be getting. Okay. Then another plan is that SIDBI Learn Pack. That is 10 objective mock tests I will be providing, and notes and current affairs will be there. Here descriptive tests will be not there. And and there is a third plan that is called SIDBI mock test. So only 10 objective mock tests will be there. Subjective mock test will not be there. Okay. Only objective mock test will be there. Okay. So next week, that is from tomorrow, maybe in you will come to know in which day. I'll be saying I will be sharing you the essay writing strategy. Essay writing strategy I will be sharing with all of you. Okay, so you be there in the session and you will be able to understand like how to write an essay like 400 to 600 words of essay without a very minimal effort, without much effort, very very minimal effort is required for writing that essay. Okay, so make sure that you do join the session on time and make sure that you take the maximum benefit out of it. So I will be seeing you in the next week, and tomorrow please be there at 9 a.m. session for PIB. Okay, 9 a.m. session for PIB, be there, and I will be helping you out in all the way possible. Okay, so thank you so much guys, bye bye, take care and good night, and I will be seeing you in the morning tomorrow at 9 a.m. Bye bye, take care and good night.